Good afternoon or morning, whenever you're seeming to look at this video. My name is Dr. Fowler. I'm your instructor for this course, and I'm making this video because you're online and we don't have one-on-one interaction as we probably should in some of the assignments and so forth. Therefore, I decided to make this video. And my main point in making this video today is to discuss your thesis statements and your outlines for your research papers. They were fairly done well. However, you want to keep in mind at the point where you are now, you should be looking for resources and finding valid information to use for your paper. And in doing so, stay away from Wikipedia, because I noticed that some of you state you are going to resource Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not a valid source, so stay away from Wikipedia. Research Galileo, which there's a link in Blackboard where you can use Galileo. I make comments on all of your thesis statements and introductions, and they were graded. Do not copy and paste from sources. My system is going to pick up on it. If it's past a percentage point, I'm actually supposed to give you a 0. So just be careful about cutting and pasting and not documenting where you got it from. Your next step is to gather your sources and to present a bibliography, which is very similar to a works cited page, but it's called a bibliography. It's called a bibliography because it is the preliminary look at what you plan to research. So what you'll be doing is gathering sources based on what you said your thesis statement is, based on what you said you plan to include in your research. Now you're going to look for sources to support that. You will need 10 references. You can use some internet sites, but be careful with them. Look for books, look for magazines. We have a very, very good library here at Albany Tech, and you can access it online. Just click on the library link, and it'll take you straight to books online. You can reserve them, you can pull some of them up, ebooks. So use the sources that are available for you, because that's what it's for. And make contact with me not the day that the assignment is due. You should be working on it now. You did your thesis statement last week. At this point, you should have gathered your sources and not waiting till Saturday night or Sunday afternoon to do it. But now, format is an issue with how we grading. ML8 is the guideline that you should be using. And if you're in humanities, that means you've taken an English 1101 and you did a research paper and you learned it by MLA. We should not be reteaching that in humanities. However, if you have forgotten what you should use your tools and your resources to make sure that you're doing it correctly. There is a method, and that method is what I'm checking. So this is just a little highlight, a little video for you so that you can get a good grade on your research paper, because semester by semester, this 20% has caused a lot of students to have to take this class over. And that we do not want to happen. So take the time, because it takes time and it takes effort on your part to make sure that you are actually doing the assignments correctly and you're taking contact with your instructor. If you notice, if you email me, I'm going to get back to you in a timely manner. But if I don't hear from you, or after you get a bad grade, then you want to contact me, it's a little too late. So this will be constant communication. Read to understand, read to comprehend the information, and you shouldn't have a problem. This is not a difficult course. It is a course that requires reading. It's a course that requires you doing a little work, but it can be done. So you can contact me at mfowler@albanytech.edu. That is the best way to contact me. Or you can give me a call at 229-430-3561. Let's have a great rest of the semester.